Have you ever had one of those moments where you say something out loud and immediately think, wait, did I really just say that? Well, even famous stars have moments like that. And today, we're talking about the incredible actress Jean Smart, who ended up sharing a little more than she planned, not about clothes, not about something embarrassing, but something personal that surprised everyone, including herself. You'll want to stick around for this story, because what happened turned into something unexpectedly funny and deeply meaningful. Here's the story. Jean Smart was on the set of a television interview. Everything felt calm and relaxed. The cameras were warming up, lights were being adjusted, and the host was chatting casually with her while they waited for the official recording to start. It felt more like a friendly conversation in a living room than a high-pressure TV set. Jean has always been admired for her sharp wit, honesty, and natural humor. Fans love her because she speaks like a real person, not someone reading from a script. And sometimes, that honesty catches even her by surprise. During the pre-interview chat, the host asked a simple question: what is one thing about you that fans don't know? Normally, people answer something small and harmless, like I collect stickers or I love baking. But Jean's answer went in a completely different direction. She paused, smiled, and began telling a story from early in her career, back when she was still finding her footing as an actress. She explained that she used to get extremely nervous before auditions, not just a little jittery, but hands shaking, voice breaking, nerves in full swing. And then she shared the part that immediately grabbed everyone's attention. During one early audition, she was so nervous that she dropped her entire script, scattering pages across the floor. Instead of calmly picking them up, she panicked and in her rush, bumped her head on a chair. Everyone around her could picture it instantly, because she told it with her trademark humor and vivid detail. But then something unexpected happened. While laughing about the incident, Jean added quietly, almost unintentionally, honestly, I almost cried after that audition. I did not think I was good enough back then. The room went silent. Jean blinked, realizing she had revealed a deeper truth, something she usually kept private. It was no longer just a funny anecdote, it was a glimpse into her real feelings. The host looked at her gently and asked, did you just say you did not feel good enough? Jean laughed nervously, waving her hand as if to retract it, but the words were already out there. She said, yes, I guess I just showed a little more than I meant to. Instead of laughter or awkwardness, the crew was touched. Here was an award-winning actress, known for her confidence and talent, admitting that she had once felt unsure of herself, just like anyone else. But Jean didn't shy away. She realized that her honesty could actually help someone watching later. She continued, everyone thinks actors always know what they are doing. But I've had many moments where I felt like I wasn't good enough. What matters is that I kept trying. Her words landed powerfully. What began as a story about dropped papers and a bumped head had transformed into a message for anyone facing fear or doubt. Younger fans, especially those who look up to her, could see that even someone as accomplished as Jean Smart had struggled, and that perseverance mattered more than perfection. When the official interview began, the mood was warmer. Jean was no longer just the famous actress on screen, she was someone who had felt the same insecurities as her audience. When the interview was released, that one unplanned moment became one of the most replayed and shared parts. Viewers wrote comments like, I really needed to hear this. I had no idea she struggled too. This made me respect her even more. Jean had expected her little slip to be minor, maybe even embarrassing, but instead it connected her to thousands of people in a deep, authentic way. So, did Jean Smart show off more than she intended? Absolutely, but in a good way. She shared something real, honest, and human, and that made people admire her even more. Sometimes the moments we don't plan are the ones that matter the most. If you enjoyed this story about Jean Smart, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more behind-the-scenes stories about your favorite stars. Because the truth, the laughter, and the honesty often make the best stories, and sometimes, the smallest moments leave the biggest impact.